Hi guys, and welcome back to TechnoWeb Hack. Alright, so in this video we will be looking into how to install and use OpenVAS or OpenVAS. So this is a very huge uh, security vulnerability assessment application or a tool which is very useful for finding the vulnerabilities of the system and the exploit that will work on that particular vulnerability. Yeah, unlike the MSF console or Nmap, it will not just give you the vulnerability, it will also tell you which exploit will work on that vulnerability. All right. So I will first tell you how you can go ahead and how you can install this OpenVAS tool in your Kali Linux. So yeah, in the terminal, what you need to do is first, uh, just type like open or apt get openvas. All right. So then it will say that as I have it already installed, it says already installed. So in your case it will install, you will have to press Y and it will install in your system successfully. But after that, when you will try to open the OpenVAS, it will say that some things that it needs to be configured. All right, so first what you need to do, when you click on this OpenVAS, you will see these things. What you need to do is click on OpenVAS check setup, or also let's try it this way. What you can do in the command line, you can also type OpenVAS. All right, OpenVAS check setup. So after the installation, when you will check the setup, it will say you that as in my case it is saying it seems like your OpenVAS 9 installation is okay, but in your case it will not be okay. It will say you a warning and error message which will display somewhere here saying that uh, it is not, the installation is not completed yet, and it might be fixed, the error might be fixed when you run the particular command like this, and the command name will be given over here. So you just have to copy that particular which is there in the quoted in the single quoted, and just paste it over here and put it enter. All right, so then it will start running all those things, and likewise you will simply follow that. Okay, follow the step. So once you install that particular thing, again you will perform the same command, all right, like this, and you will again it will ask you something that is like still pending and you need to perform this step now. So it will keep on giving you error for the 3 to 4 times, and you will have to perform the command which it will display in the error message. All right, somewhere here you will find the error message and you will have to run the command which is it is asking you to run. So once you do that, finally you will get this as a, it seems like your OpenVAS 9 installation is okay. So once you get this, now you need to start your OpenVAS. So just to start it, type OpenVAS and then, all right, OpenVAS start. All right, since you have to give here dash, and then it will check whether all the configuration or all the required application are installed in your system. If something is missing, it will say you there, so you just have to install that particular thing, and then it will load you a page like this. All right, so once you see this page, uh, uh, you would be already setting the username and password while doing the prerequisite, as I have shown you there in the error message how it will ask you to do. So in somewhere there it will ask you to set the username and password as well, and the steps will be there how you will set that. So once you set it, it will automatically pop you up here with the username and password. You will just log in here with that particular username and password, and then it will take you to this the green bone security assistance. Okay, assistant. So it will show you this page. This is the dashboard for your Greenbone Security Assistant. So this is we all done with your installation step, and we have the Greenbone Security Assistant, that is OpenVAS application or tool here. And have also noted down the command that you need to perform. All right, so I have also noted down some basic term that you need to know, and so these are the commands that I will be putting in the descriptions. Okay, and you need to perform it accordingly. All right, so let's see now how you will use the OpenVAS. So in the dashboard uh, there's nothing. You can just click on the dashboard and it will show you whatever the scan that you have performed. It will show you the basic display or the result for that. All right, so it will show you this many tasks has been performed till today, and total task 1, so you can see that. And what is the vulnerability, according to that the severity class it will show you here. It is high. And yeah, so next here it will show you the topology, where you can see that this is my host machine, I mean like target attacker machine, 192.168.2.7, and this is the red symbol, means it is your target machine which is having this IP. All right, so this scans that are already been performed, and that's how it is showing here. So you can just see here the NVTs and CVEs. All right, so in this way, so yeah, here the NVT is nothing but your the network vulnerability test, and CVE is your common vulnerability exposure. So that result it is displaying over here. And also next, what you can do, first I would like to tell you about the administration of this OpenVAS. So as you can see, you are the admin as with your username. So you have the admin role, and when you go to user, okay, so here you can create a number of user if you want. All right, and I have given a role myself as an admin, so that I should be able to do anything or should be perform any task by myself. And if I want to set this application in any server, and I want to hire some people that they should work on this task, so I will hire some people. I will provide the username and password to them, okay, and I will like give the access to this IP. Okay, they will have their user ID and password. So once they will log in, according to the role what we provide to them, they will have their privileges. All right, so if I will provide someone as an admin access, so that particular yeah guy will be able to perform any task. And according to that, in the configuration you can see the permissions, what are the permissions are there. So according to that, that particular role you can assign to any user. Like if he's a guest, so he can just log in. Observer, he can just log in. This guest, he can just yeah, may run multiple OAMP commands in one. So likewise, if you click on next here, so you can see this many yeah roles are there. So he can create a new filter, or he can create a new node. So these roles then you can add or can assign to those users like this way. Yeah, so this is about your administration. Here you can go to roles from here as well. Okay, and yeah, admin guest info monitor, so he can just monitor the yeah scans. Observer, super admin, yeah, user, standard user. So like this way you can assign any roles, and yeah, any roles to any user. Next is yeah, so here I will show you yeah, extras. You can just go to settings and you can check any various yeah different options over here. Under the configuration, yeah, you would see here when you will be setting a target. So in the target you can give the target name, and you can set the configuration like this. Like if you want to create new target, means you will click on this button and you can give any target name, and you can set the target IP address here. And if you have a multiple targets listed in some of the notepad file or any file, you can browse it from here. All right, and if you want to exclude any host from that particular scan, then you can enter it over here. You can also yeah, configure the list of port that you want to scan or some port that you don't want to scan. So in this way, here we can give it as by default. You can see this first option is selected, and this you can configure it from the port, but here you can also create a new port list if you want. All right, so configuring the port is here, which you can get it there. And yeah, so as you could see, this was the option that was selected there. If you want, you can select this as well, and you can put it in that yeah, while doing the target, while doing the target scan, you can set this all TCP, so it will scan only all TCP ports. If you want all privileged TCP, so it will scan these TCP ports which are which will start with 1 and end is this. All right, so these are the TCP ports. How this is the way that it will scan. Next, yeah, you can also see the ports. So when we click on this, so what are the ports that will come under this scan? So you can see these are the starting point for this. These are all the TCP ports. Okay, you can see the list here, complete list for these ports. So this many ports are there, and it will scan all these ports. So this is how you can set. If you want another yeah, port list or any your manual port list you want to add, you can add it here like the way. Yeah, so next thing is yeah, your credential. It will display if or the configuration. Yeah, this is about all configuration. You can configure it here, and as of now they're not showing any credentials. All right, because we have not performed any that kind of task. So yeah, and by default, if you want to create a new credential settings, so here you can go and you can click on this. All right, so you can give any name over there and give any comment. So all unsecure credential and auto generated, so like this way you can also provide it username and password here. All right, and type is username and password. All right, so this way it will you can set this kind of configuration in your scan, and you can perform a scan, so it will provide you the result according to your configuration. All right. So next is the scan configs, alerts. Okay, you can configure alerts as well, schedules, like if you want that particular scan to run on the particular time, so you can schedule that scan in here. You can do that configuration. Okay, report format, if you want that report or the result format to be displayed in some various option like CVE or Excel or something, yeah, any format, so that configuration you can do it here. Yeah, so this is all about this one. And here in the infosec you would be finding whatever the scan that you perform, or by default what are the NVTs are there that you can use, CVEs and CPEs. Okay, so NVTs is like your network vulnerability test. So definitely network means here we can see the Netgear, and this router exploits are came. You can see CVE number over here, and and I have already shown you in the previous video how you can search using this CVE number in your Metasploit framework, and you can find what is that particular exploit that will work on this vulnerability. So this is how the CVE number detail already given over here. If you are not sure how to search using this CVE number, please go through my previous video. All right, next that is there is yeah, about the CVEs. So I have already shown you guys what is CVE is, common vulnerability explorer, which is the number particularly it will like for the exploit, it will show you one number. Like I have already shown you in the previous video how you will search using the CVE number in the Metasploit. Yeah, you copy this and you go and you open the MSF console. Okay, before that let me start the DB. And all right, so MSF console, and there we can search for this. Alright, CVE number, we will do that later, and I have already shown you in the previous videos that thing. So yeah, here you can see multiple CVEs, but there is no severity, so according to that you can click on next, and also you can filter, or yeah, according to the severity. So this is about your CVEs, and yeah, all this thing you can search here. Assets means like here whatever the scan that you have performed, it will add you in the asset. There will be the option if you want to add that scanned result in the asset, so you can add that here, and you can see what are the hosts that we have scanned till now. It will show you that information here. As you can see, this is the one host that we have scanned, and it has a severity of 9.3 high. It means yeah, it is hackable target. So like this way, what are the operating system that we found you during our scan? So you can see there Microsoft Windows, Microsoft Windows 7, SP1 means Service Pack 1. All right, so this is how it will store the information. And finally, yeah, this is our important and working topic here. So under this scan, this is the first option, that is your task. All right, so when you click on the tasks, this is how you create a task actually. But yeah, this is the you can see here the task that we have performed till now, that is scan one, that we have given a name to the task, and our main objective would be creating a task. So we will click this symbol, and yeah, click on this new task. So it will show you this window where you can give a scan name as a scan2. We will try this now. Okay, so scan target, like as I have shown you this already, how you will set up the target using this configuration, and that particular target name you can also give it here. Or if you want to scan another target, uh, that yeah, already that target name or the target IP, here you can set that. So definitely, like before using this tool, you can also use the nmap to find the IP address or the target name, so that it will be easy for you guys to put it here. Otherwise you can also put yeah, let's give it as a target 2. Let's before this, you will definitely check what is your IP is, and we will try to scan it. All right, so IP con no, sorry. All right, so 52.128. And before this, we will definitely perform some scan with the nmap, which will show you the result. I have already shown you how you can perform with the nmap, and how you can get the IP addresses. So I have a XP machine open here, and with the having of IP address as a 52.129, I will show you then how you can use this on this OpenVAS. So let's try this. 68 and 52.129. All right, so this is target 2, and we will set this by default only as a port list. I have shown you what this port, what the port it contains, this scans. So according to that, you can set it in configuration as well. A live test, so yeah, scan config test, ICMP ping, or which scan test you want to perform, so you can set here. But by default we will keep it as it is. We will simply create this target. Okay, and now we don't want to create any alert or anything, so let it be as it is. And if you want it to schedule at a particular time, so you can do that as well, but we don't want it to schedule, so let it be as it is. All right, so we'll keep this result as it is. And yeah, so scanner, there are two scanner, that is CVE and OpenVAS default, so we'll keep this as it is, as a default, and then we will create our scan. or task. Okay, so you can see the scan 2 appearing over here. Alright, and now you can see this is another scan which is completely in a white color it is showing. So here we can see this is our scan 2 new, and this that was our scan that is been already performed. So let's see scan 2. Now we will start. So before that, as when you perform any scan or any task, so let's make sure that you will click on a refresh, so that you will be it will be fetching the information after each 30 second or 60 second what you set accordingly, and then it will provide you the information accordingly. So after each 30 seconds, so let's start this scan. Okay, and let's see. Okay, then you can see the status has changed to requested from new. All right, so now it is new, and now after each 30 second you can see, as we have set the refresh every 30 second, so automatically it will refresh after 30 second, and then you can see the status will be changed from requested to start, and yeah, progress will be there. So let's see, let's wait for that to display. Okay, now you can see it started loading, and okay, you can see it started, and 1% is completed. So it might take some time, but as we have directly specified the target, so it should not take much time. Depends upon the, yeah, how the host is the target is reachable. So that's why guys, like before this, if you can perform the task or the target, yeah, the scan using nmap, and found out what are the ports are open, and if you're not sure which vulnerability work on this thing, so then you can use this tool. Okay, and here in this, by using this tool you would be able to see, okay, again, like this many ports are open and which vulnerability will work on which port, and how you can go ahead and you can attack that. So let's see, meanwhile we will see whether our metasploit is started or not. Okay, so yeah, okay, all right, another terminal. Okay, your metasploit is started. Yeah, so let's see the workspace. All right, workspace. So now we are working in the default metasploit database, as I have shown you this thing already in the previous videos. So yeah, so but guys, you need to make sure that one thing, like your metasploit and the security greenbone security assistant running into that local host. This is, you can see, the 127.0.0.19392. So in this case what will happen, both the application or tools are running can't be run on the same host or the same on the same port in the local host. So this may give some conflicts to you, so you need to be sure about it. All right, it looks like it's just taking some time. Okay, still says that it is running. So yeah, let's wait for it. All right, so meanwhile I will pause the video and I will come back to you once the task is over. Scan has been performed successfully, and you can see done in the status. You can see we got the vulnerabilities severity as a high, and first of all we will just stop our refresh to no refresh. Okay, and then you can see, yeah, so we have a number of vulnerabilities in this scan, so we can easily attack your target. So next thing what you will be doing is click on this report, what reports that we got. Then when you click on this, so you will see this is our scan, yeah, scan report. So hi, and yeah, this is our report according to that for your scan 2. Okay, also what you can do is, as this is our scan, it is showing you the today's date, and you can click on this and you can see the report. Okay, it will show you the report. Okay, so this is your report result, and OS end of life detection, this is on your general TCP, and 445 port is open, so you can use this many exploit or this many 4 vulnerabilities. You can use this 4 vulnerability to hack into that target machine. So how you will go ahead and do that? Before that, let's see, let's click on the result, and once you click on the result option, you can see this is the result for this scan, and go scroll down and you can see the same thing, that vulnerabilities it has. So according to the severity, as you can see, 10.10.10 which is high, and you can click on any of this uh, vulnerability and it will show you how it will work. So this is that port where this will work as on 445 as it is open. Okay, so let's click on this one. SMB could allow the remote code execution. Let's click on this. Okay, we can see this summary for this vulnerability. This host is missing a critical security update according to Microsoft. Okay, so the Microsoft window needs the update so that this vulnerability it will apply some patches on this vulnerability. Okay, so vulnerability was detected according to the vulnerability detection method, so you can impact the successful exploitation could allow the remote authenticated attacker. And here you can see what it says, like for the solution, run the Windows update and fix the listed host fixes. In here you can see affected operating system as a Windows 2000 key server, and yeah, XP Windows 2003 service pack 2. All right, like this. So you can now scroll down and you can see these are the CVE number already given, as I and already shown you how you will use this CVE number to search into your Metasploit. So also you can see this is that hotfix, sorry, the patches that you need to update in your Microsoft. Okay, so let's now do one thing. Let's see, let's copy this CVE number, go back to your yeah, MSF, and let's search for this CVE number. So let's paste it here and let's see if we get any exploit, if it is available. So definitely yes, it is available. This is auxiliary. All right, and also you can search for any other CVE. Okay, like this one is there, also this one is there, so you can use those auxiliaries or any exploit that will work. Yeah, so let's search for this. Okay, all right, okay, it should pop you up. Okay, but yeah, you can see this is not available, but as I have shown you in the previous video that how you will add the exploit into the Metasploit framework database, so you can go through that one and you can use this exploit as well. So like this way you can perform it. Okay, all right, so you can either use this CVE number. Let's search for this one. All right, let's see if this is available. Okay, this is also not available, but no issues, we have the solution. We can add this kind of exploits into your Metasploit framework database, as I have already shown you, and you can use this vulnerability to hack into the target machine. All right, so this is already too much and very enough for this video. Okay, so the last thing, let's see what else we can do here. I can tell you to finish this up. So let's click on this vulnerability. Okay, and we are nowhere. Okay, all right. So I think, guys, the yeah, I think this would be sufficient for you to to get the basic understanding of the OpenVAS, how it works, how to install this, and how to find the vulnerability, and how to use the particular exploit for that vulnerability. So this is a very powerful tool, and you can install it in Kali Linux as I have shown you at the beginning. So this is all for it, and I hope you like this video. If you liked, please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it, and hit the bell icon so that you will not miss the next videos that will be coming in. Yeah, that will be coming. So this is all, guys. That's all for this, and the next upcoming video I will let guide you through some other tools that you can also use for attacking, or for the vulnerability assessment, or for information gathering. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.